Wagga, wagga, wagga. Now, let's talk about what's going on, right? Oh my goodness. What's going on here has been very interesting. First of all, welcome back. Please hit the like button. Like, share, subscribe. Become a member if you're new. If you're new here, become a member. So, just so you don't think you're not being heard, you're being heard. And you're being heard by one of the best. But you're being heard. Okay? And because you're being heard, I want you to understand some things. I was busy. You saw what I was doing yesterday. I was making content for y'all on multiple platforms. So now that that's addressed, where everybody's wondering where the hell I've been, what you've been doing, why you haven't responded to my question in the chat, I'm a very busy human being. So now that you know that that was the case and that was in play, now you also got to know that there's something else at play here that you're just probably not privy to. So we're going to attack that. All right, Houston, Texas in the house. Marissa's back. Now, here we go. Everybody in the comment section was having a fit in this video that went kind of viral for us. Lately, they try to tackle anybody that try to put out anything with my name in it. Now, yeah, they try to stop it right at the door with sabotage. Now, here we go again. It came down to the video where we're talking about Shannon Sharpe and the fallout with Sherelle, his wife, and he was upset about her signing with the Club Shay Shay because they didn't even share it with him. And everybody acts like this is on me. It was like, they set you up. I'm like, set me up? They put it out on social media. Yeah, you act like you got all the information. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen, really. I've got to bring y'all into the light. Let's take a good look at this. Let's go to this comment section. Look at this. It's even better coming to see this after watching the latest Nightcap, and y'all swear y'all got behind the scenes knowledge. He took the cheese. I think you got to take an L on this one, dog. They just clowned you, fool. It was a troll. This dude couldn't wait. They got you, bruh. You got to eat this. You just got clowned. It was so easy to do. It's confirmed it was a stage. Ocho was in on it. You got time to delete this. This video didn't age well. He knew about it. I'm starting to believe all y'all media heads just scamming at this point. Shannon took it personal when Andre said he was happy with Michelle and not Maya. Shaking my head, falling out. Man, people always jump the gun for clicks. I can't stop laughing at Sino saying he didn't want that haircut that low. I didn't want my hair cut this low. But it'll grow back. He played in your face. Sino, they tricked you, man. Told you the pizza man was at the door. Go open it. When you went outside to get it, they locked the door and left you outside your drawers. Look at this. All of these people are jumping the gun. Did any of them watch the video? That's what I want to know, did any of you watch the video? What are you talking about? How could I be the one at fault and you're looking at me like I told you bad information? When the information came from their ass. It's on social media. What source did we need to go to underground or anywhere to get the information? We didn't have to use sources. They were the sources. They gave us the information. So if they give us the information, the actual people, if LeBron James come out and said, I just bought a brand new boat from Marlon Brando's estate. They sold me a brand new boat. And he put it on social media, and we make a video saying LeBron just bought a boat from Marlon Brando's estate, and LeBron make a video, aha! I didn't buy a boat. See? I got you. He'll be like, well, you the one told us this. We're reporting what you told us. This is why we make videos right here. This is about the intelligence of human beings. You have been dumbed down so much, you don't even recognize what you're saying. The information came from them. So if they provided the information, if it turns out to be false, it's on them. You're sitting there like they trolled you. If they were running a troll, they were the ones capping. I don't understand what's wrong with people's brains. But so I'm going to show y'all what's back and listen to what actually going down. There it is. This is what's going down. So they say, welcome to the Shay Shay Media family, the humble baddies. I'm going to the actual site. With damn glasses on right there. They going on to the Shay Shay Media family. So, right, on face value, when you see that, you don't think nothing of it, right? It says, we're proud to announce that Humble Baddies has joined Shay Shay Media family. Thank you, Sherelle, Ashley, and Alexis. The newest episode of Humble Baddies is out right now on their YouTube channel. Go like, subscribe, watch, and share. Sherelle Rosado, Shannon Sharpe. So it's like, wow. And then Shad says, nobody was going to run this by me first to see if it was okay with this partnership. And he put a hand over his face. Like, I can't believe it. So, right, when he did that and they put out this statement, it's not personal, it's business, and put a smiling emoji, now you playing in his face. Now you playing in somebody's face. When you put this out and say it's not personal, it's business. Now it's finna get personal. When you put that out, it's finna get personal. Because now you playing in my face. You know my family situation right now. It ain't good. So if it ain't good, why you finna play in my face like that with somebody that's supposed to be with me? You ain't gonna run that by me? So exactly. If somebody was to do that, they're playing in your face. How would I get embarrassed? This is what I'm saying. How am I getting embarrassed when I'm not the one doing it? They are doing it. I just read it from their Twitter account. They're running a play. We're reporting directly from it. I show you where it came from. So how am I doing that? And I'm sitting there like, that's not right. If somebody was to say that to somebody else, and I'm saying in general, not just for them, you playing in somebody's face if you do that. That's playing in somebody's face. I didn't get played. How am I getting played if we're reporting what they're saying? These are the people who are. So what do you mean you're getting played? I'm not getting played. They're the ones playing. I wasn't playing. So how can I get played if I'm not playing? This is what we're talking about. Hit the like button, y'all. We here to address y'all mind and thinking. They were playing a game on social media. That's on them. They're playing the game. We're reporting what we're seeing. We didn't go dig up anything. Did I go dig up some lies? No. See, if I was exposed for something, that means I created something just out of the blue, didn't exist. They came in and debunked it. Then now I have been played. I have been exposed. If that was the case, that did not happen. We showed what they posted. They're running a play. So what are we supposed to comment on? Because everybody commented on it and made videos about it. So how did we get played? You didn't play with us, like play us for the fools. We sat back and gave our commentary on in general. If somebody was to do that and say, hey, it's business, it's personal, I'm like, on principle, that's wrong. And I'm like, I couldn't see Shannon Sharpe doing something like that. Shannon don't have that kind of demeanor. Like, why wouldn't he run that by Chad? So to me, it didn't make sense. So what started off as a playful thing, and you know, Chad be playing all the time, but it kind of got to the frame of disrespect when they got that far into it. Yep. When I read that line, I said that's disrespectful. Because it was supposed to be like a little playful thing, right? Then it got to a disrespectful point. Yep, that's disrespectful. I see it as, look, because I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is disrespectful. Chad got to the point and said, y'all got me effed up. I'll do my own damn podcast. Once they said it ain't personal, it's business. And he was like, y'all got me effed up. I'll do my own podcast. See, what y'all don't know is, yeah, he be running the play every now and then. But he's emotional too. Exactly. You see, Chad runs plays every now and then, but he's emotional too. So you got to understand, Chad be running a play and be joking half of the time, but sometimes he gets real serious within the jokes. It happened on the show. It happened many times on this show. Y'all don't even watch Nightcap. That's the funny thing about all this is y'all don't even watch Nightcap. Nurse Angel, whoever you are, there was no okie doke to fall for, Nurse Angel. They posted it on social media. If somebody put the information out there and you report the information that they provided, how is it that you fell for an okie doke? If Tom Cruise say my house is on fire, he called 911. Hey, 911, yeah, my house is on fire, and they come pull up the fire truck. He go, aha! You fell for the okie doke. What was they supposed to do? Not show up? You see, you see, this is why I tell y'all don't know how to think no more. They have totally brainwashed y'all. Completely brainwashed y'all. Didn't you just hear the words came out my mouth? Chad run plays all the time. Like he'll run a play with y'all. Like he'll be playing and joking, but it gets serious sometimes within those jokes. He's emotional. And that's why I said I'm sitting there trying to process this whole information that's going on, but I'm saying, right, y'all so eager to jump the gun. Ah! My okie doke was my commentary. We're listening to my commentary. So what was wrong with my commentary? My commentary was backed up by actual content saying that this person gets emotional. I don't know. It wasn't really that. It was mostly real. And see, her comments. Yeah, once this announcement was made and Chad got in, she came in with this. She laughing, talking about, quit crying. So she's making it a problem. Right. She's in here making all these comments. We're gonna have a problem. Running things, got all these men there. Sherelle, she's showing all this, calling him a crybaby. He ain't gonna like all that. And he said y'all was creating a monster. Y'all don't know. He told y'all months ago. See, I remember because I watched the show. Y'all don't be knowing what's going on. Exactly. Y'all don't be knowing what's going on. And he told y'all months ago, y'all creating a monster with Real. Y'all keep bringing it on this show. Y'all creating a monster. He told y'all that. They be thinking he joking sometimes and he be serious. Now, he saw this coming a long time ago. He was like, okay, this is what it is.
What?
When you sit courtside like a fan.
No, I'm not paying my face.
Thank you, Real. Y'all big time. Why y'all big time in me?
Well, you gonna paint your face, Real?
Railing Ocho. Ocho.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
Railing Ocho.
See, now, they used to call him Chad Rosado. He didn't like that on the show, that people on the streets be calling him Chad Rosado. He don't like that. They calling him on the streets, fans out there disrespecting him when he walks up. Y'all don't watch the show. See, y'all don't even know what was been going on for the past 7 months because y'all don't watch the show. I was telling y'all, he jokes from time to time. Most of this stuff is jokes. No, I didn't think Shannon did Ocho wrong at first. No, I'm saying I wouldn't believe Shannon would do that. Would go and get her a show and not talk to Ocho. I couldn't believe Shannon would do something like that. I'm just like, I don't think Shannon could do something like that. I couldn't see him doing that. It's not his character. That's what I mean by that. It's not his character. I know that, Remy. I'm responding back to the people in my chat who think it was me they were trying to get back at. I know exactly who it was, and I was going to get to that point. They weren't talking about me. They were talking about Jason Whitlock. That's who they were talking about. But I'm glad y'all credited me. Thank you. But they were talking about Whitlock because he went above and beyond, as he always does. Now that's somebody who lives in Fantasyland. And he'll go and create a whole narrative out of something that doesn't exist. And that's the reason I don't like him. I try to give him a chance. I can't deal with that guy. Now that's somebody who was played, but he don't care. He's not going to respond to y'all or nothing. I wanted to respond to my chat because they were so blinded by everything that goes on.
Time out. In all seriousness, we create a monster. I know it's all
women like here for Real.
Who?
The women.
Ask the chat.
Chat.
Man, see, what stereo? People in the public is seeing that live.
You gonna have to take her last name. So the Johnson it's gonna be Johnson risotto.
Who in the hell ever said that? Then you keep making fun of me, and then it go off into real life. People keep calling me Chad Rosado. Dog,
Yep.
putting her last name in the middle of my last name. Fun and games is one thing, but then you keep making fun of me, and then it go off into real life. People keep calling me Chad Rosado, and he don't like that. So that's what they don't like. Yep, let's listen. Oh yeah, they finna do their job and they finna go through it. But yeah, he didn't like that. But this been going on for a minute.
You said she gonna have to do the prenup. So if she do the prenup, you gonna have to take her last name. So the Johnson it's gonna be Johnson risotto.
Who in the hell ever said that? Who in the hell has ever said that? Who said if they doing the prenup, he got to take her last name? Where the hell they do that at? She make more money than him. So the prenup is in her benefit, not his. So what the hell he got to take her last name for? See, it's playing and then it's playing too much. And Chad's emotional. You see what I'm saying? It's playing and then it's playing too much. Like this man he been going through it. Right. And it's a game they playing right now. And then it's some things you don't do. Even if my boy was saying he was cool with it, I wouldn't let it go. Right. I wouldn't have put the show on anyway. Now, he was my boy before. Yeah, if they got back, they would have to get back together in order for me to put that show on. If I'm Shannon Sharpe, all money ain't good money. It's about principle. If I know they got a problem, these two, like I said, I think they're going to get back together and do what they do because it's built off lust, not love. These people, these two right here, Rail and Chad, they built it off sex. So those two, whole relationship is built off sex. So now they're going to end up getting back together and sleeping with each other. She's just in control and a boss. I actually know people that know Rail, that work with Rail. I don't know if they still work with her. They still cool with her. I know everything I need to know about Rail that I haven't even told y'all. So out of respect for the girl that works and worked with her, out of respect for her, I don't say really too much about Rail. But I know how she is. So nothing I've said has been off balance with that. I'm just saying, in general, as a principle, if the person I got a show with, even if he said, no, man, it's cool, man. Y'all was talking about doing this before, I had my situation. We good. No, go ahead, man. It ain't gonna bother me. Go on and give her a show. I mean, nah, man. You know what? I'm just gonna let her go directly to Colin. I help her get her show on Colin, but we gonna do our thing here. I'm gonna do that to save him because he was trying to be the nice guy and didn't want to be the one to get in the way, but he gonna have a problem with it. So I would save my boy and say no. So what was wrong with my commentary? It's the same commentary as before. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the whole nine. So everybody else can see that's in the world that knows anything about sports and entertainment and things of this nature know if you watch the show, they play a lot. But sometimes Ocho gets serious because they be playing too much at his expense. And some things he be upset about. Now, when he play with Shannon get mad. And Chad be playing. It happens, right? On the show. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. They know what's up. 90% of these people that's out there, they know the situation. They had a kid and everything. So he was still my boy, even when they split up. But I was like, man, I'm cool with her, I'm cool with you. You know, but you was my guy. So I roll with you. But now it's like, well, you're gonna have to pick a side. I'm like, dog, ain't no need to pick no side. I'm like, you my guy. I know you. I knew you before I knew her. That ain't no problem. But I'm like, that's the craziest thing. I'm like, dude, you and this ain't even your girl no more. Keep poking the man. He obviously was telling you months ago, this is a problem. It's the principle. It's the principle. All right. Got her own money. She didn't care. This is what's happening. This is what y'all not seeing. Yes. Can't measure that being real because we as men already know this is something you don't do. Especially with somebody who's your boy that you. Right. I can't imagine it being real because. Listen to what I said. She just said she coming. I wouldn't imagine it being real because I can't imagine it being real. I wouldn't imagine it being real because the reason why I wouldn't imagine this thing being real. One more time, play it back. I wouldn't imagine it being real because I wouldn't imagine this being real. When somebody said this can't be real, I couldn't imagine it being real. I wouldn't imagine it being real. Let's play it again. And say, hey, can I come with y'all? She just said she coming. I wouldn't imagine it being real because the reason why our brains can't measure that being real because we as men already know this is something you don't do. Exactly. As men, this is something you know we don't do. So we don't imagine this being real. Now, if this was Drake, we would know it was real. We would assume it's real because he is a very feminine human being. How did we jump a gun when they posted it on social media? That's not jumping a gun if they posted it. What are you talking about? They the ones who posted it. They were running. Especially with somebody who's your boy that you work. Shannon is bringing up something serious on the show. You see, Chad is cheap. So Chad is going to eat the cheapest thing he can find. He ain't going to eat nothing fancy. Shannon is a stickler, and he loves to bring stuff up on the show that he really upset about. Instead of telling them in private, he'll bring it up on the show. And he just snuck this in. See, y'all don't watch the show. So I already know when little slick stuff get thrown in, this the little slick stuff. Like the time when he was mad. Did you not believe Shannon was upset when Chad was late? And he berated him in this show, that whole episode? What did you think that was about? But now see, Shannon's mad. They paid for some food that they didn't eat. Shannon don't like waste. He from Savannah, Georgia. But they had an outhouse. He didn't have no shower. He had to wash up in a pail and a bucket. Till he was in high school, he ain't never used a toilet that flushed. Unless he was at school or something. He didn't even know how to use a shower when he first saw one. He was damn near a grown man. So to see somebody wasteful with food, that irritated him. This ain't part of the joke. Chad don't know what the hell he talking about. See, this is not on a script that they running. This ain't even part of the show. Shannon bringing up something that he mad about. And he doing it and playing it out in real time. So I keep trying to tell you, they do run plays where they be playing, but then sometimes it gets serious. But you don't watch the show, so you don't know. So let's listen. You see that? That's fine. We gonna take it out of his money. She just started right there. Exactly. We just gonna take that out of Chad money. Don't worry. She was like, all right, let's take it out of his money. Public shaming him. Right. So they make Chad the laughing stock and the joke on the show. Even when he going through it, they still be trying to run the plays. But he was really upset about that meal. That's what I was trying to tell you. They was really upset about the meal. But as you can see, I'm saying I don't think it's real either. I wouldn't assume it's real because I couldn't see a man moving like that. I don't see Shannon Sharpe posting something up there saying, oh, that's what it is and all that. No, we didn't see that as being real, but I was like, people do get emotional. Chad get emotional. Y'all don't be knowing that, but he gets very emotional. He's very passionate. So things you say could go left.
I'm gonna say I got it from you. I'm gonna say that was your idea.
You ain't got that from me. I'm just saying what I would do. That's a totally, you and Rail is in a totally different situation.
I can find in everything you say. You're like a father figure to me. So basically, if it's been 2 months for me and I'm around here being celibate and you just said something that you done or you would do within a 6 time, and I'm sitting around here waiting 2 months. Well, just not really for that, but for me, it's giving me peace. It's giving me a sense of calm, a sense of clarity. And I'm like, well, shit, I need to stand on business. So boom, you got, well, she didn't get no 6 weeks. I'm gonna give her another week. Either you give me something another week, I'm gone. Like,
well, she called you the other night. You said you weren't going to get none.
Yeah. She's trying. But I'm in a place in a position where you did something to me, and you have to stand on business, and I can't just give my stuff up like that because I'm not easy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense to you.
He's like, yeah, that makes sense to you. So, yeah, Nightcap is a great show. That's what I'm saying. I watch Nightcap. I'm a fan of Nightcap. I don't know why people think I came out to attack Nightcap. When have I not been a fan of Nightcap? I'm telling you, some of y'all just want to hate so much that you want to see somebody lose so bad. You don't even watch the show and wanted to jump out the bag. You wanted to jump all the way out the bag and attack me, somebody who's a supporter of the show, who watched the show. It's baffling. So
hey guys,
they got a lot of attention and a big thing because they set up a play and had everybody falling for it. They put all of this in motion. How is everybody fools for speaking on something they put out themselves? How is it we fell for the okie doke? Mm. Mm-hmm. I see how y'all feel, but if we look at it that way, then we looking at it like idiots.
We're going to produce and distribute Humble Baddies. And a lot of speculation is going on. Did Unc tell Ocho about this situation? I didn't know I was supposed to tell. We're running a business here. And no, I did not tell Ocho. I didn't feel I needed to tell Ocho. We're running a business. And when you run a business, you do what's in the best interest of the business. Ocho?
Not really in the best interest of business. We're a partnership. You and I, we started Nightcap. If if we are partners, anything that has to do with something that was a part of my life, which is including her, and she leaves my life, that means she's no longer a part of what I have going on. That's including Nightcap. So just because you and I, from a relationship, from a football relationship to a business relationship, if she decides to leave me in my life, that means she's gone. So you my dog. So that means
I didn't say that. Well, I remember saying that, Ocho. I remember you and I had the conversation.
You said that. So you're not even standing on business about what you said and how you live based on your morals and the way you operate.
Right.
Exactly. So that's what I told y'all. I wouldn't expect it to be real. Why would I expect it to be real? I wouldn't expect it to be real. Because men don't move like that. Real men ain't finna do that. We ain't gonna operate like that. That's disrespectful times 1,000. We ain't gonna move like that. We're just not. That's not good for us. You know how they say all money ain't good money? All situations isn't good situations. And this is another example of that. This is another example of all situations isn't good situations. Brother, it's not jumping out the bag. If they posted the information themselves on social media, we didn't create any of the words. They created them. And the person they were talking about is Jason Whitlock, who took an inch and went the whole green mile. He created a whole narrative because he don't like Shannon Sharpe. I like Nightcap. They wasn't talking to me. Exactly. You this rock, they don't know you. Okay, and you laughing. I'm not saying they did. I'm talking to the people that was in the chat. You must have just got here late. Everybody seemed to believe he was talking to me. No, he was not. They were talking to one particular individual. It was Jason Whitlock. Whitlock, not me. So I thank you guys for believing it was me instead of Whitlock. Thank you. Thank you for all you people who came over and watched that video. I can eat steak now off that video. Thank you very much. Oh, real IG is something else, boy. Good Lord.
I lied a little bit. Ocho, this business, I try to make money. Don't you want to make money?
Yeah, I want to make money, but listen, all money ain't good money. All money ain't good money. That's something that you didn't have to do. As a matter of fact, if you were going to do something like that, you know how I felt about the situation already. She left. She left. So if she decides to leave me, to sign her and not even running by me and let me know something, give me a heads up, give me some type of warning. Let me know, hey, listen, I'm thinking about
Ocho. I signed Rail and her girls to a contract. I'm letting you know.
Hey, here you go with the bullshit.
Here you go with the bull. Sorry, he hit him right off with the bull jive.
Different. You got to play that different.
So all things being equal, how should I have played this out?
Boom. Hit my line. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, ring,
Okay,
ring.
Ocho, check this out.
Yeah.
You remember back in Atlanta, Rail and I had a conversation. She had a podcast, and she was wondering if I would be interested in having my company produce it and distribute the podcast. She said she talked to you. She said it was okay. I said, sure, Rail, let's talk. Let's reconvene. You and I had asked to jump on a call on Monday, which we did, and we discussed it. And we finally got everything. We got them what they needed. We're going to produce the show. We're going to distribute the show. And, they're going to shoot it a couple of times a week instead of the one time a week. They're going to go twice a week. And she was really excited about this. She said, you were excited about this.
Yeah.
Now, once we start down an agreement,
Right.
I got to be a man of my word. I say, yes, we're going to do this.
Whoa. Time out. When you guys had that talk, when I was excited about the opportunity for her to join under the umbrella of Shay Media, doing the thing, I would happy for her. But once she decides to leave me, she leaves us. She leaves anything that has to do with Nightcap,
she left you.
Media. Huh?
She left you. She was still with Shay Media.
He was, huh? Oh, Rico, no, I ain't trying to. Look, this is about Nightcap. It ain't about destroying Shannon. If anybody want to see that interview, they can go to my Patreon. My Patreon link is in the description box. If you go to the YouTube, you on YouTube anyway, it's in the description box. You will see it down there. You can click the link. You can go right to my Patreon. It's there. So, everybody know what's up. I've talked to the stylist, Shannon Sharpe stylist, and yes, there's some things that's in play, and that's why I'm not trying to mess nothing up for that person, Mm-hmm. Well, people figure it out on their own. Now, like I said, Nightcap is a show that I watch. So why would I want anything bad to happen to that show? Like, people that know me know what time it is. Like, they know what I got in the vault. Like that's not even a problem. Like, it's not me trying to destroy Shannon Sharpe. The interview wasn't really about destroying Shannon Sharpe. Well, since the success goes to anybody's head. You know what I'm saying? So when you start seeing things that's in development, maybe I could play a little bit of it. It's 2 parts, but worthy for everything that he's done. I mean, he messes your brand up. He's going around giving somebody else credit for your work. To me, that just don't make any sense. That's why I was like, man, no matter how you feel about it, you should at least, as a man, give somebody their proper etiquette. So you tell him I said he was wrong. Because, you know, it is what it is. But to give all the credit to somebody else when somebody else has done the work, you know, we fight as Black people. We fight against that every day. So, you know, we always try to stand up for people who actually do the work. You know, so that's just how I feel about the situation. So I want you to make sure you let him know that I said it.
I would definitely let him know. I'm talking sort of kind of low because the mics are around. I definitely let him know that. And, you know, I don't think I have to let him know. I think that everybody has killed him off about that. And I was looking for a lot of it's for entertainment. And Shannon is a attention seeker. So thank you. I do remember our messages. So many people have sent me messages and I cannot respond to everybody. I wish I could, but it's just so many. But I would definitely let him know that. And people have been.
Oh, so as you can see, I played a little bit of it. All right. I played a little bit of it. Just so you can see that we ain't capping. We don't cap here. We do have that. We do have that. It's just never been on YouTube. It's on the Patreon though. It's on my Patreon. Now, never been on YouTube. Tino, your tweet this morning was hilarious. What's up with this Bud Canelo Tank stuff? Yeah, I did it on the Nate Jones story. It's on Nate Jones' page. We talked about it. Join the Nate Jones story membership. Tank is the last person. Tank deleted all his stuff because he got all crazy. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Shannon has always been somebody that is, yes, Nate Jones is now training Devin Haney, 31-0 champion, undefeated. So he's training him right now. So I'm going to get to work here, get some more work done. I just wanted to address y'all for that comment section. So don't think you haven't been heard. You want to go crazy in that comment section and, yeah, they played you. Ah! Do you know what playing somebody is? If somebody puts something up, like I'm saying, Tom Brady called the fire department, say my house on fire, and they come there and he's like, I got you. What was the fire department supposed to do? We get paid to report what's going on in the news. We didn't make it up. They posted it on social media. It didn't come from the shade room. It didn't come from it didn't come from any of these people, like these gossip sites and stuff. We got it directly from all these three parties. These three people put all of it out there. So how in the world did we get played? Oh my gosh. And then the people that were saying it didn't even watch the video, man. That's what's crazy about it. But we love you guys, man. All y'all be safe. And definitely subscribe to the page. Hit the like button. We appreciate all of y'all, even the haters. We appreciate y'all too. Watch the videos, haters. Right. It came from the source. So how we get played if the material we talk about came from the source material. So don't forget to go to the Patreon. We got a lot coming up today. We got more videos coming up here. I've been working hard for y'all as usual. I'm out. I got to go. Deuces.